Of course, the worst possible picture of me. Every time Facebook is like, we're just gonna make you look like poop in this screen grab. The worst possible. Me picking a piece of lint off of my shirt. Eesh. Honestly. Like why? Why do they do that to me? Why do they pick possible the worst possible screen grab? That's what we're doing. Look at this. Really, Facebook, you kind of suck. Just put it out there. Uh, how's everybody? Happy Wednesday. One positive aspect to my card breaking is I am here on Wednesday night. Yay. Instead of having to bring Emma to youth group, she has asked a friend to bring her and pick her up. So, hello, Clinton Simpson. I am sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Please take a moment to share out. I appreciate you. So I hope y'all are having a wonderful day today. Hi, Linda. I got music put into the room. I hope they don't ban my video because I can hear it. Can you hear the music? I hope you can't. I hope it's a secret music. I haven't listened to music while I was doing a live for a few years now because they were muting all of my videos. And then they were still even muting my videos when I had nothing playing. It was just me talking. They're like, oh, copyrighted. I'm like, what's copyrighted? What? How are you, Jamie? Yeah. Condolences. Oh, my condolences. Yeah. These are paid readings tonight, Gain DOS. So if you would like to have a reading, please read the description box of the video. Oh, but yeah. So here we are, my darlings, my beautiful people. The beautiful people. My mind, it wonders. So come on in. Thanks for joining. The internet is, of course, being slow as molasses. Everybody says the video is clear, though. So hopefully it stays good. How am I? Well, I wrecked my car yesterday, doing 10 miles an hour. I slid on some ice trying to turn at an intersection and hit the curb with my tire and completely broke the front end. That happened. It's a real thing. I have $1,000 deductible because I didn't figure I would ever need it. It was wrong. And the insurance adjuster told me today it's going to cost at least $3,100 to fix it mechanically. And then it needs to go to a body shop because they messed up the fender and the door when they towed it. So my beautiful car is sad right now. And I will be here carless for the next few weeks because the mechanic's not even going to look at my car until next week. And so that is my life. So I tried to ask myself, dear universe, why are we putting so much pressure on me to stay home? And I realized it's because I haven't been here enough for all of you. No, I don't have rental insurance. I do not. I did not have that on my full coverage policy, honestly. Crazy of me. So here we are. We're going to do some readings tonight and it'll be swell. Luckily, nothing wrong with me. My ankle is a little sore. Rode off it on a coon. Yeah. Oof. Hi, Michael. It's good to see you. Yeah. So, yeah. Lucky I'm Okay, doing 10. I was literally just trying to get home. The snow started when I was 30 miles away, and I drove into the heavier part of it, trying to get to Sturgis. It was coming down really thick and heavy. And usually I don't drive in the snow because I'm not an expert. And yeah, I was driving extremely slow, trying to get home in one piece. Just need to make 1K. That's why I'm home. Yep, that's the truth. I need to make $1,000 pretty darn quick. So my insurance company, Geico, is already trying to give me the rest of the money. Like he sent the insurance that he went and checked. The insurance adjuster went and looked at the car and gave me an estimate for repairs. And he said anything over the amount that the mechanic says they need for things that I was not aware of needing fixing, the money will go right to them. But I'm sending you this chunk right now. And I'm like, I don't want that chunk right now because I'll use it for something else. I know myself, so I'll just not do that. You've been doing body work for 35 years. Well, where are you when I need you? Ronald, I'm concerned that my car is not going to look exactly the way it did before it got in. It was mint. It was perfect condition. No, I'm not a fan of driving in the snow either. Sent money. Okay, Xana. Where did you send it, darling? Was it on PayPal? Oh, Lordy. So that's where we are. Hi, Becky. Thank you for sharing and liking, Clinton. Hi, Chanchal. I'm saying it wrong. I know I am. Hi, Melissa. Oh, wonderful. On PayPal. Okay, wonderful. Hi, Victor. You were out cutting wood. Oh my. Okay, so I'm writing a list. Hold the phone. We got Xana down first, and then Melissa Malone on Venmo. You got it. So you get to choose what type of reading you would like tonight. If you've been watching me for a while, you know what I have, the services that I can offer you, and you get to choose. So we're in a great space today. We're feeling wonderful. I hope you're feeling wonderful too. I just have money, but the PayPal is giving me fits. Oh, Leanna, I'm telling you that they're the worst. So hi, Cheryl. So yes, you've been in Michigan. Well, drive over here and fix it. So yeah, but the tow company. I mean, it was the axle was broken. The tire was like this. I don't know, 10 miles an hour. Honestly, I couldn't have been doing more than 15. I swear on my life, 10 to 15 miles an hour, and just bumped a sidewalk, boop, and it just fell apart. I don't know. I 5. Yeah, I was 3 blocks from my house. 3 blocks from my house. Yeah, I'm currently talking to you. All right, what's his first name, sweetheart? If you sent a donation for reading tonight, please let me know in the comments where you sent it to. What kind of car do I have? I have a Chrysler 200 Sport. So I don't currently have it. The mechanic currently has my car. Said Cash App. Okay, baby. The mechanic is in possession of my vehicle. Okay. Xana, don't punch me in the face. Don't punch me in the face. Okay, just make it sure. Oh, I'm so funny sometimes. Okay. Okay. All right. So, all right. I got the name. We're not broadcasting it. We'll just say uh, the guy. We'll call him the guy. Right? Okay. So let's look at Xana and the guy. I'm feeling very flirtatious with him. I feel I feel like I don't know, I'm feeling a lot of sex kitten energy with you. I'm laughing loud too because I'm like, wait a minute. What? But it just feels a lot like a sex kitten type of energy, like you're feeling your feminine energy when you're around him. Okay. He really makes you feel like a seductress, like a woman. Okay. And honestly, I love my body right now. Does this make sense to you, Xana? Like, I really love my body because he loves my body, and it feels like he just really makes me feel very comfortable in my energy. And it almost feels like how do I want to say that? You know, like when you're talking to somebody who's a succubus. Tina, what are you talking about? Tina, what are you talking about? It makes sense. Okay. Hi, Rhonda. It's almost like when you're talking to a guy and they're like, you say something to him that's flirty, and they're like, "Oh, really?" And then they say something, but there's just a very flirty connection between you and him. And I just feel like he can't keep his hands off of you. Now, I don't want it to be just a physical connection. It doesn't feel like just a physical connection. It feels like it's going to be a little more than that. He's definitely the kind of guy that will slap your butt though. Um, definitely the kind of guy. You know what I mean? Um, the one of the old get back in the kitchen type of smacks. I don't have a problem with that energy at all because I feel like women should be cooking, but I'm old fashioned. I'm old fashioned. There is that. Okay. Um mm, it just honestly makes me feel very feminine. His energy is very masculine energy, and it makes me feel very feminine as you. So I almost feel like it makes you more nurturing. Not that you aren't nurturing, but the energy of him makes you feel more nurturing. Like you want to take care of him. Does that make sense to you, Xana? Like, if y'all are living together, you want to make the bed, you want to make his lunch for work, you want to make sure he has clean clothes. You want to take care of him. That's the energy that I'm getting. Yes, it sounds like his energy. I haven't met him yet, but we've been talking for a few months now. He's definitely very dominant energy, but it feels like a good connection. It feels like a good connection for you. Um, so so I think it'll be a good thing. So I'm looking forward to hearing more about it. I do feel like there's a lot of potential. Okay. Definitely a lot of potential for this. Yeah. He just feels very alpha male energy. He's very comfortable in his masculinity. He's very Yeah. So I don't know when you're going to meet, but I do feel like it'll be within the next, I feel like it'll be within the next 2 months. I feel like it'll be before summer. And then there's going to be, some adjusting, an adjustment period. Yeah. For what? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's what I have for you. And I hope that it makes sense to you. I do look forward to hearing more about this connection, this relationship. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, Rhonda. Well, go ahead and send your donation. We're doing paid readings tonight because I have to come up with $1,000 deductible for my one car accident yesterday. That was of no fault of my own whatsoever. So that's where we're at right now. That is where we are. So after everything that's happened about the past, I wanted to get a reading from you about it. Oh, I totally understand. I the only caution that I would have is sometimes with certain alpha male types, there can be some underlying narcissism. And I just want you to be aware that I was getting that small kind of nudge about it. Make sure you look, make sure you recognize the underlying traits. Okay, that just make sure that you're, being aware. Oh yeah, show my car's in the shop. Wrecked it, broke the front axle. And a bunch of stuff needs to be replaced now. And it's going to cost over $3,000, but my deductible is $1,000. So that's right. If you're looking for a reading tonight, if you want a reading, there's a link in the description box. Yeah. I was doing 10 miles, 10, maybe 15, because down Main Street, the speed limit was 35, and it's like a gradual downward slope. It's 35 miles an hour. I was doing 22 down Main Street, and then I started slowing down way far ahead of my turn. So I couldn't have been doing more than 15. And I slowed down, slowed. Nothing was coming. The light was green for me, and I tried to turn, and instead of doing a 90, I did 45, aiming right for a signal box, right for the traffic light at the corner. And I said, no. And then the car went like that. It was icy. Yeah. There was about an inch and a half of fresh snow, and it was 20 something degrees outside. So it was very slick, very slippery. The police officer that I called, and I said, hey, look, I've had an accident, and my car is broken. It's broken. So they came and, blocked traffic because I was right at the corner of the intersection, like the intersections like this. And I'm like right here next to the light. And there was no damage to the body at all. And I got out and looked because I thought maybe I'd hit the traffic light with the side of my car. And nothing. I just looked at the body and I was like, awesome. I get back in the car. I try to put it in drive. It won't go. And I'm like, maybe I'm stuck in snow or something, right? Because I put it in reverse. It will barely move at all. I put it in drive because I'm trying to rock myself out. Nothing. I get out and look, my tires, like they're going two different directions. And I was like, oh shit. Shit. So anyway, yeah. And I wasn't using my brakes until I started sliding. I was downshifting because I have a sport model car. So I was downshifting as I was going down Main Street to slow the car down. So yeah, it was, I did everything right. It just slippery. And, that was, it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Ruined my day. Completely ruined my day. I'm going to be without a vehicle for a couple of weeks. So anyway, so here we are. Here we are. Yeah. There was no other driver, Mimi. It was just me. It was just me. It was a no fault accident. That's what the cop said. He said that the ground was really warm from yesterday, and then the snow came down, and it just made it very icy. So, yeah, no kidding. Because I would have honestly, um, seriously hurt myself with going right into that. I would have literally, until I said no, because, I'm a firm believer in manifesting. And when something happens to you, if you allow it, you're saying yes. So whenever something is happening that I don't want to happen, I say no. and and then my car, just in that very short space, was going straight for the, and then turned. So the tire hit the curb and somehow broke. I think it just, from the impact of pushing it, feeble little axle that I have. So, yeah, the weather was completely responsible. So, but anyways, my insurance company already wants to pay me, which is wonderful. Sorry, one second. So anyway, yes, I was just like, no. Anyway, but so that's why we're going to be here for a few weeks, and we're going to be saving up some money. Um so that's what we're doing. No, I don't have a long list as of this moment. I have, maybe I have to refresh. Back up Bambi, just making sure I got everybody there. I don't have a long list, Shell. I'm pretty sure it's reasonable. And yeah, no, we're good. No, I've only got 3 people on the list. Hi, Jose. How are you? I'm fine. I'm wonderful. In the house. Okay, so Melissa, it's your turn. How can I help you, Melissa? Yeah, I'm really grateful that I wasn't going fast, Xana. Like I was in Rapid City, and it's 30 miles away. And I was in Rapid City when it started snowing, and my intuition is like, you need to stop doing DoorDash and you need to go home. So I started heading home. I drove 45 on the highway. And the highway wasn't bad at all, but as soon as I got close to Sturgis, it was just like a whiteout, and I was like, "Oh, this sucks," and I just want to get home. And yeah, that's what happened. Pulled into town, drive very, very slow, and it just didn't work out. I just want to hear from anyone that wants to talk to me. You got it, Melissa. Let me see who wants to talk to you. Anything that comes forward right away. I'm hearing something about keeping busy, so not to worry. And I'm not sure if this is like a health related issue, or if this is you're worried about somebody or somebody's health, but that's what I'm hearing. Keep yourself busy so you don't worry. And I'm also feeling like, I don't know if you have had um like a pinched sciatica, but I'm feeling that connecting to you, connecting to your loved ones. They're making me feel like you have like some, don't be offended by what I say, a little bit of weight around the stomach, around the middle, that might be pinching this. I have it, so I'm not calling you out. They're just telling me like, hey, this might be the issue that's causing this. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Melissa. So I have a man coming forward for you. He's smiling at me. He shaves regularly. He doesn't like having a hairy face. He looks like he has lighter hair. He's making me feel like he passed away from something related to the heart, possibly a heart attack or some kind of heart issue, heart disease, heart failure. And I'm also feeling kind of like spacey with him. And it could be like some kind of medication, or if he passed from a drug overdose or something of that nature. It just feels, I was just feeling kind of spacey with him. Okay. Welcome to the club. Yeah. Welcome to the sciatica club. It's a wonderful club. I was having a little bit of lower back pain earlier, so I put my essential oil pain medicine on there that I made, and it's completely gone. Just like that. Boom, gone. I love that stuff. It's just so grateful for that stuff. Okay. And I'm feeling a little nauseous with him. So I'm not sure if he had a couple of conditions that like we had where I'm getting a lot of pain in my stomach. I'm not sure if it's like a couple different health conditions and being on medication for something, and then maybe he had a weak heart. I'm not sure, but he's making me feel like he had a lot going on, and he's making me nauseous. Um, it almost feels like I'm having chemo or something. I don't know. I don't anything. Do you understand who this is, Melissa? A gentleman that might have been having like chemo or some kind of. I'm feeling very nauseous. It feels like chemo to me. And it could possibly be the lung that I'm feeling on this side. He's also making me feel something on my lower calf. That's fair. Well, I wouldn't say that he's old. He doesn't look old to me, but that's not to say he wasn't old when he passed. The way he's coming to me, uh, 50s, and I'm saying that's not because I'm almost 50. So 50 is not the same as it used to be. Uh, yeah, 50s, maybe 60, maybe. But he's a smaller build, and it could be because he was sick, but oh man, I'm getting a lot of chest pain with him. Hi, Chandra. How are you, my love? What do you want to tell her? Okay. He's showing me some playing cards, and they're hearts. And he's showing me the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of ace, 2, 3, 4, 5 of hearts, the royal flush. No. Yes. Is that what it's called? Royal flush. All the same suit in a row. A straight flush. Royal flush has the face cards. Okay. I don't know anything about poker. Is that poker? Yeah. So he's showing me a poker hand with hearts. Poker face. And she's worrying about she needs a poker face. Poker face. She's worrying about things. She needs to keep herself busy. She needs to worry about herself. Stop worrying about everybody else. Just keep it simple. We don't have time for all that. Do you understand? We don't have time to be worrying about other people. That time is gone. Do you understand about the yes. Okay. Hi, Janet. Do you understand about the worry that you're worrying about someone, that you're worrying about other people? Can't place the person, but give me time. Sometimes it takes me a while. I totally understand that. I totally understand that, especially when we say, whoever we want, whoever to come through, but you do have an idea of somebody in your mind and it's not that person. It's kind of hard to switch gears. So I understand that. Um, this man looks like he worked with his hands. I feel like he was a smoker, because I do feel like this is lung cancer. I'm getting a lot of pain in my lungs, both of them. Um, it could have caused like a heart lung condition. Get out of here. Okay. So, do you understand about the worrying? Or have you been worrying about somebody? We don't have time for that. You have plenty on your own plate. You don't need to worry about what's on other people's plates. Hi, Vanessa. Yes, you have. Yeah, yes, he likes to be clean shaven. He doesn't like to have stubble on his face. So he will get a couple days worth of stubble sometimes, but then he'll shave. He likes to be clean shaven. And you have been worrying. Okay. Um, we don't need to do that right now. Like, for example, he's talking about the sciatic pain. He said, you have your own problems to worry about. Like, stop sweeping everything under the rug. Like, it's okay. Like, it's no big deal. Like, I'll deal with that later or whatever. Procrastinating. He says, stop sweeping things under the rug, not opening the mail and things of that nature. So he's saying, don't stop doing that. Do you have a stack of mail that you haven't opened? My cat is cleaning herself with a leg in the air. Good Lord. Not at the moment. Okay. Then he's using it as a euphemism to not postpone doing things just because you don't feel like messing with them right now. Okay. And he's talking about getting your nails done. Do you get your nails done? Like, I feel like I want to get my nails done. You can relate to that. Have you been thinking about getting your nails done, or do you need to get your nails done? Mine are a mess. They're just an absolute mess. You want to. Okay. It's because he's showing me like getting your nails painted, getting your nails done. He said you need to take care of yourself. Okay. If it's going to make you feel good, then you find the money and you get it done. Yours are a mess too, Shell. I'm telling you, mine, like, ugh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. They're all different lengths. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I break one every single day. Every single day. And that is not a joke. Okay. Melissa, I hope those messages help you. Concentrate on your own path. Concentrate on your own problems. Don't bite off more than you can chew, so to speak, with other people. Don't worry about other people's issues unless it involves you. Okay. And it's a time for you to start taking care of yourself. You have some things on your plate that you need to care about. You need to take care of your health. You need to take care of your mental health. Make sure you keep yourself happy. And if getting your nails done makes you happy, if it makes you feel pretty and feel good about yourself, go fucking do it. Do it. Be a goddess. See my goddess shirt? You like my goddess shirt? I love this shirt. The goddess. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But anyways, that's what I have for you, and I hope it helps you. Are you done cleaning yourself? Weirdo. Okay. Let's see. Who's next? You decide. Oh, okay. Thank you, children. It will be a message from your guides when it's your turn. Bambi! Nice shirt. Thanks. I got it at the Torrid store in the mall. I really like it. It's soft and it's comfy and cozy. It has a sparkly collar. Super cute. Yeah, look, they're all different sizes and they look super raggedy. Like these ones aren't terrible, but these ones are, what the hell? They're just a mess. They're not happy nails. That's all I have to say. They're just not. Okay. Very unhappy nails. Alrighty. Next up, we have Miss Bambi. How can I help you, Bambi? What can I do for you tonight? Sorry. Whatever source says I need. Ooh, let's connect and find out. Oh, let's get to the big one. She's learning to laugh at herself. She's learning to not take everything so seriously. She's learning to joke. She's learning to be whimsical. So there is a connection being made between the two hemispheres of your brain currently. This could be causing you some minor headaches or some vague pains around your head, different places, just one little sharp pain here or there. We are connecting. We are connecting the physical and the non-physical. We are connecting. And the colors are more vibrant, they say, when you are connected. Everything is psychedelic paint. There is a very detrimental element in your environment. One that would stab you in the back. And has. And it is up to you to remove this so the wound can heal. This is your task. No one can do it for you. Remember the flower of life. Remember the daisy. They are the same. After this connection is made between the left and the right hemisphere of your brain. You will become synchronized, where you will be having rational and irrational thoughts at the same time. You will have true and false beliefs at the same time. You will understand that everything is and isn't at the same time, that it is just as true as it is untrue, and that it is just as left as it is right, and up and down. And this is the duality forged into one. You cannot have one without the other. There is nothing in existence that does not have an opposite. Walk with light feet. Tread softly on the ground of your birth. Whimsical. Carefree. Have you ever walked in a field of wild flowers? Hmm. I feel like the universe wants you to reconnect with nature. There were so many references in that message about nature, connecting to nature, symbolism in nature, the duality of life and death through the cycles, through the seasons, and um, I just feel like you need to reconnect with nature. Flowers, especially if some kind of specific reference to flowers, or if what does the daisy symbolize? I'm going to look it up, figure it out. Let's figure it out. What does the daisy symbolize?
According to Florally, the meaning of a daisy flower can be purity, innocence, new beginnings, joy, and cheerfulness. In the Victorian era, daisies symbolized innocence, loyalty, and an ability to keep things secret.
So, joy. It's your favorite flower? That's lovely. And it represents joy and innocence, right? So, flower of life, the daisy, one and the same. Okay, well, that's interesting. So, walk in a field of wildflowers. That's something I can honestly say I haven't done that since I was a little kid. When the wildflower, when they were so tall, and you were just not much taller than them. Like, it's been a really long time since I've done that. So I guess maybe that'd be good advice for everybody, right? Wonderful, wonderful. How are you, Ronald? How's everything been going for you? You were going to pick up a new hobby, I believe. Weren't you? Something about culinary or something along those lines. I don't recall. It's been such a long time since we chatted. It's been a long time since I did that. Same, girl. Same. It does sound like it would smell amazing. I love wildflowers because my debit card was fraudulent. Your debit card was fraudulent. What does that mean? To do being not very mobile. Understandable. Maybe get some plants, some house plants, or sorry, I'm yawning is because I connected to source. Let's get some house plants, some inside flowers. You can grow daisies inside. Get you a planter, grow some daisies. If they're your favorite flower, by all means, grow them inside. How am I doing tonight? I'm swell. What do you mean my debit card was, did somebody steal your number, Ronald? You mean like there was fraud? Yeah, get you a few pots of daisies and it'll cheer you up. And they're beautiful, beautiful energy with happiness and purity and all that. Get you some. Someone hacked me. Oh, God. Yeah, you were thinking about, that's right. You were thinking about becoming a chef. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's such a bummer. That is such a pain in the butt, I'm sorry that happened to you. I hope you had fraud protection. Like I hope your bank uh re like put your money back, that whoever tried to take your money, I hope they put it back. Because most banks do have that kind of a fraud protection. But you're still working in auto repair, right? Things are getting better. Yeah, you should be. You should be able to dispute the charges if it's a Visa or if it's a MasterCard, I believe. But mainly if it's a Visa, Visa has fraud protection. Most cards do. My card went to the wrong address, and yes, protected how I found out. Oh, wow. Oh, I hate when that happens. That's happened to me too. That has definitely happened to me too after I moved here. Dang. Sorry that happened. I'm glad they covered you though. Make sure all your addresses are up to date with your financial institutions, with your, with the driver's license office, so they know where to send your renewal, your insurance companies, everything has to be right. Where do we send? Oh, okay. Well, they're going to forward it. That's nice of them. Well, I hope that gets squared away for you. Yes, Sheldon is a fraud. Sheldon investigates fraud. That's right. That's his job. That's what he does. He's very good at his job too. Right. Okay. Speaking of Sheldon, it's Sheldon's turn. Source mentioned something detrimental. A person stabbed me in the back and removing this from my life. Could I contact you later for more clarity regarding this? Maybe another reading. Sure. No problem. I am open to private readings. That's all wonderful. All right, Chell. Before I even connect to you, your spirit guides, I was getting a very strong green energy. And it was just reminding me of like earth elementals, you know? And that's what I was be gentle. Definitely going to be gentle. But I was seeing this like it almost looked like a little green flame. Okay? That's kind of like what I'm seeing. It looks like a little green flame. It's got a little, two little glowy eyes and a mouth, and it's smiling, but it feels like an earth elemental. Okay? I don't know what that has to do with. Oh, Elspeth's talking about fraud. Oh, yeah. Okay, Shell. So that's what I was getting first off before anything else. Wizard of Oz. Kind of, but not really. It's more of a genuine thing. The Wizard of Oz was just this a story about a narcissist, right? I mean, the wizard, the man behind the curtain. Nobody can see the man behind the curtain, and he's got this big fake persona, right? You know what I mean? But anyways, Sheldon, Earth Elementals. All right, let's connect to Sheldon's guides. Mm. We will be making a habit of meditating outside as soon as the weather gets warm. We will be sitting on the ground, cross legged, and we will be do it right. Do it right. The red mark on your forehead symbolizes the purity we have come to this again as we have traveled throughout our many timelines, our lives. We have come back to this, the essence of ourself. And as we have sat years upon years and contemplated the meaning of life, connecting through the Alps, here we are again, the seat of your soul. What is the meaning of life? You ask yourself. You can't seem to remember, and so you must refresh your memory. What is the meaning of life? Is it the bee that buzzes by the flower? What is the meaning of life? Is it the rain that drops from the sky? You will find the answer, as you always have. Let's try not to forget it this time. The red robe, the red dot, the gold on your wrist will remind you, what is the meaning of life? I am just a simple man, he says. Don't let it pain you, because you have searched over the ages. And once in a while you will forget, but it will always come back to you exactly when it should. We lose our path sometimes, but we always find our way. What is the meaning of life? Is it the heart that beats inside your chest? Or the mind that thinks the question? We hold the blade of grass in our hand. A simple blade of grass. What is the meaning of life? Do you get it now? Sheldon, your guides are very wise and philosophical. Oh my. You like to be a simple man. Absolutely. Donna! The bugs start biting. Do you use tea tree oil? I think they don't like tea tree oil, right? And probably lavender. Yeah, you can. There's some natural things you can use. How are you, Donna? Am I well? I wrecked my car. I slid on ice yesterday and wrecked my car, so I'm carless at the moment, and I have to raise money for my $1,000 insurance deductible. So here we are. Hi, Cheyenne. You like to be a simple man. And Sheldon, what is this? Buddhist. Red robes. Tibet, isn't it? You bought some new bug spray from a medium a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's you've been a Buddhist. Red robes, red dot is what I heard. Let's see. Yep. Red robes. Tibetan. So a lot of them wear orange, but that's not what I was seeing for you. I was seeing red robes, red dot. So here's a whole bunch of them. Red robes, red. Tibetan. You do. And it is, he is you and you are him. What is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of life? I'm going to rewatch that because I feel like there was a lot of information in that message for you, Sheldon. It was very, very philosophical. And the earth elementals that I was receiving first, connecting to the earth. What is the meaning of life? Well, I can't share that with you, but you can figure it out for yourself. Because it is a quest. And you seem to have that cycle where you are doing well. Go to my stress test next week. I already went for my CT scan for my lungs. Oh, what of that? That's so wonderful. I was going very slowly, Cheyenne. I was going like maybe 10 miles an hour because I was trying to turn, and didn't want to go. Just slid on the ice. So yes, I'm well. My ankle is sore because at the point where I screamed no, because I was heading for that telephone pole, not a telephone pole, the light box, where like where the signal lights are attached to a pole and there's a big square thing in the ground. Well, I was headed right for that. And I said, no. And I put my foot on the brake because I was just, and my ankle was a little sore. But other than that, I'm well. It's just the stress. I'm good. Hi, Jan. Otherwise, perfect condition. Otherwise, perfect condition. Right? All right. Sheldon, what else do I have for you? I feel like I want to add different types of citruses to water, not just lemons, but I want to incorporate some limes in the water. Mainly what I'm seeing is limes. Have you kind of been slacking as far as uh, your water intake? And why are they showing me the citruses for the kidneys? For the kidneys, have you been having issues with your kidneys? Oh yeah, as far as citrus. Hi Janet, so good to see you. Well, it wasn't luck. I was intentionally going very, very slowly, Penny, because it was snowing very heavily and the roads were slick, and I could feel that. Your kidneys feel pretty good. We're incorporating limes into your diet. Limes. Cheyenne, I got you on the list. Limes. What vitamins and nutrients are in limes? Vitamin C, iron, magnesium, and calcium. Vitamin C. Okay, so as far as the vitamins go, you were looking at lemons but decided not to. I will have to get limes. That's why you chose no on the lemons. Yeah, I'm here. Hi Ben, how you doing? I'm hearing limes, and there's potassium. There's a lot of potassium in limes. Not a lot of sugar at all. There's a little bit of protein, not much, but there's 32% of your daily um, vitamin vitamin C intake. Okay, so as far as limes are concerned, they help your heart, they help with weight loss, and they promote healthy skin and better iron absorption. Well, shoot, I should be eating limes too, helping with iron absorption because, I do have a tendency to be anemic. Look, Don, I'm drinking my water. Okay. What are you making? You're making something with your hands. I almost feel like you're forming something out of clay. Modeling clay? What is that? Whatever it is, you're going to paint it whenever you're done. Sheldon, does this make sense to you? Linda says, we got a bag of lines and didn't know what to do with them. You can, when you make chicken, when you grill some chicken, you can squeeze some lime on it when you're done cooking it. It tastes really delicious. When you're cooking it, it gives it a very fresh flavor. You can add it to salsas. You can put it in your water. I don't know, Shell. They're showing me with this little glob of something, and you're making something out of it. Okay. And I'm seeing Horton from Horton Hears a Who. So it's some kind of animal or even an elephant that you're making. You're making something out of it because I can see like the big ears. I feel like you're trying to make an elephant. It almost feels like you're making a talisman. Sheldon, pay attention. This is important. This is a personal talisman. Okay. And you're going to paint it. And you're going to set the intentions with it. Elephants are very wise, Sheldon. So it's very interesting to me. Guacamole. Yes, I love guacamole. She deals in the clay you've never had the desire. Make an elephant. Don't have your sister do it. It has to be something you make. You love elephants. I do too. But I'm seeing you making like an elephant head. It's just an elephant head. It's not the body. It's an elephant head with the ears and the trunk. Um, a talisman. Interesting. I love that. That's right. Trunks up for good luck. That's right. And Linda makes things from clay and she paints them. Well, obviously, you're supposed to be here tonight, Linda. This is all for you. Limes are good on tacos, little cilantro and onion. Hell yeah. Girl, you're in Texas, right? Girl, Texas all day, all day. Limes can go on so many things. Margaritas, I mean, if you like that kind of thing. So, Sheldon, I love the messages that you got tonight, first of all. Second of all, make yourself an elephant. Get a little glob of modeling clay, look at a picture and just, or don't, or just use your own memory, go by intuition, right? Street tacos. Yes. Street tacos. So these are what you needed to hear today. So best of luck to you with that. And I hope those messages help you. You'll have to let me know what comes of it. Okay. Yay. You know where to get. Yo, sis. Hey, yo, sis. Oh, is that the sister that I met? That messaged me? Is that her? Is that a different sister? Give me some clay. Louise, we're doing paid readings today. If you're interested in getting a love reading, it's $22. There's 4 different ways to make your donation in the description box of the video. Thank you all for supporting my journey. I appreciate you. And thank you for sharing out if you're a kind individual. I love that. So, okay. Who's next? Next, Cheyenne. Miss Ma'am, how can I help you? You're welcome, friend. Call her up and be like, yo, sis, throw me a chunk of that modeling clay. Give me some pointers. You can always, it could be a good exercise, a good bonding exercise with you and your sister as well. Spirit messages, if possible. Let's see what we got for you, dear. Okay. Have you been having hip pain, Cheyenne? Has your hip been bothering you? Did you fall on it or something? Hello, Jennifer. Hello from Elmo, from Lake Elmo. Oh, lovely. Nice being at a lake this time of year. Nice and peaceful. Nice and peaceful. Okay. No fall. Extended my leg up too high. Oh gosh. Whoo, girl. Honestly, gotta be careful doing those high kicks. I do have a female stepping forward for you. She's got a robe on. Okay. She's got a robe on. She's telling me she's cold. So she also has problems with her knee. She could have had surgery or just could have had a bad knee or a knee replacement, something. But it is something that I want to rub. It's something that gives me a lot of pain. Hi. Okay, she's very excited. She's very excited. Let me just sit right here, she says. So she's gently sitting down in a chair. I do feel like her leg gives her, she has some stiffness in her knee. Do you understand this? Her hair is like very white, like grayish white. Um, and she looks like somebody's grandma. Okay. This is your grandma that's passed. Who is this? She looks like she's got um like her hair's been rolled in rollers. You know who she is. Okay. Yeah, okay. And she's rubbing her eye like this. Very specifically wanted me to just like that. I don't know why. I don't know why she's showing me that. But that's what she's doing. She says, and she's showing me, okay. Back in the day, this is an old reference right now. That's her. Okay. This is an old reference right now. You know how back in the day they used to sell straws that looked like glasses, that when you drank out of the straw, it went up and around, and do you remember those? Do you remember those? Remember, you owe me a reading. I do? This is what she's showing me. Like drinking milk or something, and it's going through the straw that looks like glasses. It's very silly. When do I owe you a reading from, Kathy? Let me see. Sorry, 1 second. Oh yeah, I had you down first. You were having problems with your internet or something? Silly straws, that's right. You sent me a payment on PayPal. Well, it was several days ago because I think it was the 10th or the 9th. Right? Yeah, that's somebody different. That's Shannon Manello. That's Shannon Manello. She's not here. I looked for her name on already. Thank you, Elspeth. Okay, Kathy, I'll put you down. All right. I think I just paid. Please confirm. Where did you send it, Mary? No, Shannon. I wrote Shannon on the board. Kathy was last week. Kathy was like the 9th. So it was almost 2 weeks ago. Jacqueline Schultz. Mary Jacqueline, is that you? Jacqueline Schultz? If so, I have you. Yeah, it was like the 9th, because I've been writing the dates next to the names so I can keep better track of stuff. Oh, it's okay. Thank you guys for helping. Thank you guys all for trying to help me remember. I have a terrible memory. I appreciate your help. Super sweet of all of you. Okay, Jacqueline, I have you. Mary Jacqueline. Yes, I have you as Jacqueline Schultz. Is that your name on Cash App? I'm just trying to confirm that it's the same person. Is that you? Yes. Okay. No problem. I got you on the list. No problem. Okay. Where was I? I was talking to Cheyenne, and we were talking to this older lady, and she's not wearing any socks, which is interesting. Cheyenne, that she's wearing a bathrobe, but she's not wearing any socks or anything on her feet. She does have slippers. She's telling me they're like little booties you put on, but she's not wearing them. And she's so pale. She looks like she doesn't get out much. Are you in like a nursing home or something? Care center? Senior care center? She's showing me a heart-shaped pendant. Okay. It's like a puffy heart. She's reminding me of rose quartz, like a rose quartz puffy heart pendant. That's what she's reminding me. But it feels not like a crystal. It feels like metal that's painted, um, like a heart-shaped pendant. Yes. Uh, like a locket. Yes. That, oh, like it's metal. Yeah. It could even have like some fake diamonds on it, like little cubic zirconias or little whatever. Um, she's telling me back in her day, they would put perfume, and it's like a what is that? It's like a salve, she's saying, and it would be perfumed inside the locket, and you would just dab it like that. Hmm, interesting. That is interesting. This lady's old because that's really a long time ago. No offense. Okay. Cheyenne, she's showing me she's your granny. She's a sweetheart. Do you understand about the bouquet of flowers? Because she's mentioning a bouquet of flowers. Hi, Victoria. How are you? Do you understand this? Avon used to sell them. Oh, no way. That's awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, it's a bouquet of flowers. That yes, Kathy, that's what I'm seeing. Like it's like some kind of like salve, some kind of, and then you just, yeah, weird, right? The only bouquet I remember is her funeral flowers. Did you have them? Were there a few different colors of flowers? Because it doesn't look like all one color. It looks like different colors. Hi, KML. Oh, well, I'm back. I'm back. They had Christmas ones. I wonder if they smelled like peppermint. There were two colors. Okay. Um, that's what I was seeing. I was seeing two colors. I also feel like somebody has some of those funeral flowers, like they press them in a book or something to keep them. Does that make sense to you, Cheyenne? Like trying to save the flowers. I know some people like hang them upside down, but this is like pressing flowers, like saving pressed flowers. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Donna. Your family saved them. Okay. She's telling me now, let me know how this resonates with you. You hung yours upside down. Yeah. Some people press them, she said. Um, tell me how this resonates with you. I heard very distinctly, she said, "You're lucky to be alive." Have you had an experience that was like a near death experience or could have been a near death experience since your grandmother has passed? Because she's telling me you're lucky to be alive. Good night, Shell. Okay. Well, what is this about? Show me. The liver. She's talking about the liver. Have you had any issues with your liver? Have you had it checked recently? Have you had any pain in your side? Have you had any pain in your side? She's showing me the liver. Okay, so this could even represent like your blood sugar or some kind of diabetic issue because I'm getting quite a lot of pain in that area. Just keep an eye on it. Um, just keep an eye on it. No, no, Donna, I'm talking to Cheyenne. No liver issues. It radiates to my back. So you do have pain. Right? So there is pain. She's showing me the liver. This is where I'm feeling it. And it kind of crawls up a little bit because your liver goes up underneath your ribs. Okay, so it's your liver, all of it. Pain like the briar in the very middle of my stomach. Look up the symptoms of like a hiatal hernia, Cheyenne, because that's what I'm hearing. Hiatal to me is what I'm hearing. So we'll Google that real quick. Symptoms of hiatal hernia. You can have no symptoms, but you may also experience pain in the abdomen or chest, can be burning in the chest. You can experience belching, hiccups, nausea, regurgitation, or vomiting, and you could also experience throat irritation. Difficulty swallowing, feeling full soon after you eat, shortness of breath. Oh, well, it depends how far along you are. If you're far enough along, it's going to be pushing everything's going to get squashed. Okay, first of all, everything, when you get pregnant, everything gets squashed up here and it's hard to breathe. Okay, everything is squashed in the back, squashed up front. And yes, that would definitely go along with your pregnancy, not a hernia per se, but I do feel like a lot of those symptoms would also be explainable by being pregnant. So if you're having pain in your stomach, it could be that it's pushing up into your esophagus. Yeah, I don't think I worry about that. I'm worried about what she's telling me about the liver. Okay. Why would you say she's likely to be? I feel like you had a close call, and she's also showing me your liver. So make sure you keep an eye on your blood sugar throughout your pregnancy. Okay, because that's definitely something that can spike. You know, uh, pregnancy diabetes is a real thing. So keep an eye on your blood sugar because she's showing me the liver. And I want to make sure you're getting enough sleep. Does that make sense? Drink some water. Drink some water before you lay down. I know that's hard to do because then you have to pee so many times, but it helps you sleep to drink a little bit of water before you go to bed. Okay. 127. Super tired all the time. I just don't feel like you're getting enough sleep. And pregnancy makes people, you'll be tired. That's just part of it. That's definitely. So get enough sleep, drink a little more water, especially right before bed. Your grandma says you have to do these things to take care of yourself. You're lucky to be alive. It could even just mean because she's not. Whatever it is, but she's making me feel like you had a close call. And I really want you to keep an eye on your blood sugar as your pregnancy progresses. Okay. I don't know how far along you are, but I feel like you still have a little ways to go. But just keep an eye on it. Okay. That's what I got for you. I hope that helps you. I'm getting tired, so we're going to cut the list off at Mary. Mary's going to be the last reading we do tonight. It's already been an hour and a half, 19 weeks. Oh, yeah, you still got a ways to go. Definitely. Okay. You're welcome, love. You're welcome. You did, Cindy. That's wonderful. Aw. Cindy, my heart. Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, Donna, good night. I hope to see you again soon, too. And I'm praying everything turns out wonderful for you. Cindy, I'm so happy for you that you did that. That's amazing. All right, Kathy. How can I help you, Kathy? Had a little bit of water go down the wrong. I'm sorry to hear that, Victoria. I'm sorry to hear you're having a hard time. Why don't you try to think about positive thoughts and think about things that you want to happen? Okay, instead of looking around and seeing all the bad that's going on, let's look at the positive. Like, yes, I wrecked my car yesterday and it's going to cost thousands of dollars to fix it. The good news is that I didn't wreck myself and I was able to come home to my daughter, right? That's wonderful. Is anyone from the other side watching over me? Yes. A very strong yes. I'm getting a very strong yes. And I'm hearing 3 people. I'm getting a tall man, very tall man with a short hair. Oh, sorry, guys. A tall man with short hair. And then two people that are shorter than him, at least by a head. And I feel like that they're not related. I don't think the tall man is related to the 2 short people. It doesn't feel that way to me. Not like in the physical sense. Obviously, we're all in the same soul family. But the tall man, he's reminding me of Lurch. Okay, so he's making me feel just do it. That's right, Cindy. Donna, that's wonderful. Donna, I'm so happy for you. Oh, what good news there is today. I love it. Let me think. He's making me feel like Lurch from the Addams Family. He's so tall. I don't know how he's connected to you, Kathy, but do you have a tall gentleman that's passed over? Because he's making me feel, yeah, Lurch, big tall guy. And then the 2 smaller people have dark hair, and they feel like they're related. Your royal father I never met, but he was 6'5". Very tall man. Yes. So he's watching over you. He wants you to know that. And then I have 2 people with darker hair, and they're at least a head shorter. So they're going to be 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", somewhere in that. They're a complete head shorter than this. They're just regular height because he's a very tall man. They're just regular height, and they have darker hair, and they're holding hands. They are connected to each other. So this is going to be a couple, or like brother and sister, 2 people that are very close. Darker hair. And they said time flies when you're having fun. So it feels like it's been a while since they passed. All right. Do you understand who this is? Your mom and your aunt. Time flies when you're having fun. So they enjoy each other's company, obviously. And they want you to know that time is going by very, very fast for them. Mm-hmm. Good advice, she said. It's good advice. Time flies when you're having fun. Typing. I'm so sorry. They're showing me like an old school typewriter. You know how you have to push the thing? That's what they're showing me. And I'm hearing the clicking of like an old school typewriter. It has been 5 years. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, Victoria, I'm so sorry for your loss. So sorry for your loss. Kismet. Kathy, what do you know about Kismet? What the fuck is that? Kismet. What is Kismet?
Here's the definition of Kismet: destiny, fate.
Isn't that a game? Was that a game? Was Kismet a game? Why does that feel like it was a game? Has anybody heard of that game? Destiny. So they're talking about the typewriter, and then they said Kismet. It feels like a game. I feel like it was something my mother used to play when I was little. Has to be some kind of dice game. Has anybody heard of that game? Gosh darn it. You're writing your book. Yes, that's what I was getting. Like today, it feels like it is a game, but it doesn't say anything about it on the internet. It just says Destiny. Why? Kismet. Wait, that's gonna bug me, Kathy. Hold on. I'm having a squirrel moment. Game. It is a dice game. I'm gonna have to buy it. It is an old school game. I'm like, why does that sound so familiar? Like a dice game that my mom used to play. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is Destiny. This is Fate. You typing this book. How are we doing on that, Kathy? Are you still writing every day? You did. You did. Kidney is a Bambi had the best typo. Kidney is a dice game. Kismet is a commercial dice game introduced in 1964. The game's name is the Turkish word for fate. Kismet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy it. Or somebody can buy it for me because I gotta raise $1,000 from my insurance deductible. Probably not gonna buy it anytime soon. All right, Kathy. So as far as they're concerned, these three people that are watching over you, which was your original question, do I have anybody watching over me? So you have your mother, your aunt, and your biological father, who immediately, I know Kismet sucks. We love them. I love Yahtzee. I'm a Yahtzee girl. I was raised on Yahtzee. Yeah. My mom and her sisters played Yahtzee constantly. So I'm very good at Yahtzee. But anyway, Kismet. No. What else? So there's three people are here stepping forward. Get back on track. Got you. Pull it in. Your dad wants you to know, your father. I'm sorry. Your father wants you to know that he's been watching over you since day one. All right, since day one of him passing, that he has been there watching over you, that he has been your witness. Do you understand that? He has been your witness. Your mother is telling me that she's very proud of you. This feels like something that she might not have said often enough. It feels there's an app for that. Oh, for Yahtzee. I thought you were saying for Kismet. I'm like, I'm going to try it right now. She wants you to know that she's very proud of you. She said that that's something that she didn't say very often. Okay. Kidney is Turkish for faith. Bambi, stop it right now. Stop it. Oh, you're killing me. Okay. It's Turkish for your phone is hilarious. She's killing me. She's killing me. She's just oh man. That is literally the best thing ever. Um all right. Kathy, your mom. Okay, your mom wants to know that she's very proud of you. She said she's proud of your accomplishments. She said there's many accomplishments. She said you don't really think about it often enough and you don't give yourself enough credit. She wants you to know that she's sorry she didn't believe in you. She's very gifted, she said. She's very gifted. She's good writing. Gifted with words, as she's telling me. She wants you to know, she said, "I'm sorry I ever doubted you." Do you understand that? Did you mention to your mom at some point, like, I just feel like parents, they have a tendency to say, to shut things down, and I feel like that happened. Yes. Okay. I feel like that happened. I feel like you were shut down. Like you don't have what it takes to be a writer. You're not that good of a writer, or you're going to have to work hard at it, and whatever, whatever. I just feel like you were shut down, and she wants to say, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I, shut you down or didn't believe in you." And that's what she's telling me, and that's what she wants you to know. Okay. But she is watching over you. Your aunt is watching. Spelling corrector is not our friend. Your auntie is watching over you, and also your biological father. Okay. And that's what I have for you. You have 3 of your family members watching over the other than like your spirit guides and things of that nature. Everybody has spirit guides. But your family particularly are those 3 people. Okay, we're going to do the very last reading now. Is going to be Miss Mary Jacqueline. You have messages for me. I'm not doing any more readings other than Miss Mary Jacqueline. You're welcome. You're welcome, Kathy. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm going to have to get this Kismet game because it does look just like Yahtzee. Holy shit. What's that? It is Yahtzee. I'm looking at pictures of Kismet. Hi, Mary. Love you too, Cindy. I'm so happy for you. It is Yahtzee. It's very much like Yahtzee. Interesting. I'm going to have to try it. Okay. So anything from your uncle, your grandpa. You too, Victoria. Bye, Cindy. Your mom and you played it all the time. It's very similar to Yahtzee. I could see how it would be very confusing for me because I've got like Yahtzee like embedded in my brain. Get the kidney game. It does. It looks very much like Yahtzee, except not. Like if you have 5 of a kind, it's not called a Yahtzee. So, your relationship or new job. Pick something, Mary. Pick one thing. You like loved ones or my relationship or your new job. Why don't you pick one thing and we'll look into it. Same game. It's very similar. It's like it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then for the bonuses, it's a different amount depending on what your total is. And then 2 pairs the same color, 3 of a kind, a straight of all 5 dice, a flush, which all the same color, full house, and you add up the total of the dice if it's over 15. A full house of the same color, you add up the total of the dice if it's more than 20. 4 of a kind, a Yabaro. I don't know what a Yabaro is. And then Kismet, which is 5 of a kind. So it's not a Yahtzee, it's called a Kismet. So, yeah, man, I got to get that. I got to try that out. I can print up my own score sheets for $2.96 on Etsy. The dots are different colors on the dice. Oh, okay. Mary wants to know about her job. She's got a new job. Okay, let's finish working and then we'll chit chat, y'all. We'll talk about games. Let me see. What do we have for Mary? Mary Jacqueline. Okay. So I'm immediately hearing that it's going to take a little while to fit in. Does that make sense to you, Mary? It almost feels like feeling like an outsider, not necessarily being treated like an outsider. Oh, my daughter's calling me. Hold on. Hello? Okay. Well, thank you. All right. Okay, as long as you haven't been kidnapped. Okay. Okay, bye. So it's 8:26 and it's longer than she would have normally been, so she called to tell me that she wasn't dying. Oh, that's very sweet of her. Uh, very sweet of her. Oh, Kathy's got kismet. No way, Kathy. You start the first Monday in April. Okay, so I feel like what I'm seeing is it's going to take you a little bit of time to fit in. Okay, and it's not necessarily that you're like an outsider per se, but I do feel like they're used to having a certain set of people, right? Yes. So I just feel like it's going to take a little bit of time to integrate into that learning curve. Learning curve. There's a learning curve. Okay. Overall, I feel like you're going to be very happy at this job once you get settled in. It feels to me though like, it might take a little bit of time. And it just feels like perhaps there's a lot of information that you have to learn. And you also have to learn like the company attitudes, that it just feels like you have to learn how to be a part of that, like the existing structure of the people there. Like everyone has a purpose and in the company mentality. I don't know. I feel like you're a little intimidated. It feels just a little unsure of ourselves. But I don't feel like you have a reason to feel that way. I feel it sounds right, but it will be will it be profitable? Yes, I do feel like it's going to be a good fit for you in all aspects. It's just one of those things about kind of integrating into the existing structure of the company. And I'm feeling a little intimidated about it, which makes sense. I mean, it's a new place, new job, and it feels like a lot of information at first. It feels like I have to learn a lot. It feels like I have to learn specific ways to do things within the company, within the job. And I'm going to feel a little overwhelmed at first. But once I start getting a hang of the ropes, is what I'm hearing. Once I start getting a hang of the ropes, then everything will be gravy. Everything's going to be fine. And I do feel like there's going to be a couple of helpful people. Like I said, I don't feel like you are being alienated by joining this company. It doesn't feel like they're not wanting you there. It feels more like, oh, it's a new person. Let's see who they are. You know what I mean? But there are some helpful people there that will kind of take you under their wing and help you get acclimated. And that's really all it is. It's just getting acclimated. It feels like it's going to be, a little rough on you as far as that is concerned, just getting acclimated, but I am specifically seeing two people who are very nice and helpful. Okay, so make sure you're open to receiving help from people. Obviously, you would be because new company, new job, whoever wants to help you out is a good thing. Tell her she's going to do great, is what I just heard. Okay. You think that too? There is going to be, you will make a couple of friends there. Oh, I gotta pull muscle anytime I move my foot. I pull muscle in my leg. But it feels to me like it's just, I would give it a month. I'm honestly feeling like a solid month. So by May, you will have gotten your feet wet, and you will, you know, integrated a lot of yourself into the company, and people have gotten used to you. You'll have made a few friends. I feel like there'll be people that you lunch with, and it just feels like it's a good fit for you overall. It doesn't feel like a bad thing. You asked for a specific thing, Mary. It's $22, Mary. That's why I said pick one thing and we'll do that, and that's what we picked. But I did hear, just tell her it's a good thing. So they know they're watching over you always. Your loved ones are watching over you. Just know that, without getting into too much details about it. And they know that you're going to do well. They know that you're nervous, obviously, since they're sharing that with me. And for you to just relax and just concentrate on learning. The learning curve is what I'm hearing. Okay. Just concentrate on that and don't worry about anything else. And concentrate on soaking in as much as you can. I know. You're welcome. Hey, girl. I'm about to go, because I've been on almost 2 hours. Why are you still awake? It's practically 9:30 where you live, Amanda. Goodness. It's 9:30 over there. You're usually asleep by now. But I gotta go. I'm super tired. If you stop learning, you stop, right? And I feel like there's so much information that you have to like soak in for this job. Does that make sense to you? And it just feels like so much. And so just concentrate on that. Just concentrate on getting it down. Concentrate on doing everything the right way. And then it'll all just, the nerves will go away. You'll, slowly integrate yourself into the company, and learn the ropes. You're in bed. That's what I thought. So thank you all, everybody, for joining me tonight and contributing to my $1,000 deductible fund. I will see you again, probably not tomorrow. Tomorrow's a very special day for somebody, and I plan on spending my time with them. So thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you. And I hope I always set the intention to sleep well when I go to bed. I'm going to sleep like a log. But thank you for joining me. If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, please reach me through my website, which is in the description box of the video. For any of my services, you can reach me through my website. It doesn't have to be something just specifically on my website. You can say, hey, Misty, I want to get a mediumship reading. And you just do the contact form submission, and I'll get back to you. Okay. So I hope you all enjoyed the readings tonight. Good night, Kathy. Thank you so much for popping on. Sweet dreams to you, Elspeth. And many, many blessings to you all. And I hope you have a wonderful evening and wake up in the best mood tomorrow, because it's 3/23/23 tomorrow where I live, which is a balanced scales of justice. And if you look at it numerically, it's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which 13 is a 4, which is all about balance. So that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So 3/23/23 tomorrow is a very important day. Bringing balance back into the universe, righting wrongs, reconnecting with the 3, the head, the mind, and the seat of your soul. Yeah, sounds good. Oh, the head, the heart, and the body, connecting all 3, right? And so anyways, have a great night, everybody.